Well, January is also known as Veganuary. It's a month dedicated to encouraging people to try a vegan lifestyle. But is it for everybody? Micah Teague joins us, a registered dietitian with Novant Health, Salem Surgical Weight Loss. Good morning. First off, tell me the difference between someone who is vegan and someone who is vegetarian. I think people don't understand there truly is a difference.
Of course, yeah. So a vegan is someone who eats a completely plant-based diet, which excludes all animal products, including meat, fish, eggs, and dairy products. A vegetarian is someone who does not eat any meat, but may eat eggs and dairy products.
Okay, so there truly is a difference. Tell me, what are, if you've been thinking about this, what are some things that you need to consider, maybe about your own health, before you say, I'm just making the switch right away?
Yes, I mean, I think you should kind of consider how much you enjoy plant-based foods, because if you grew up eating a lot of animal-based products, it can sort of be a little difficult of a transition. And of course, you wouldn't jump into anything and just do it overnight, because that would be very difficult. But you know, definitely doing your own research as far as what things you need to eat and what things you need to include in your diet, including different types of protein sources.
Is talk about protein, because that's, I think, something that a lot of people turn to meat for. So what would you use as maybe an alternate source?
Yeah, so vegans can eat a variety of different protein sources. That could be through legumes or beans, as well as soy products such as tofu, tempeh, edamame, or even nuts, seeds, and whole grains have protein as well.
Talk about some of the advantages. People make a change for a lot of different reasons, but you can really eliminate, I guess, a lot of the unhealthy fats and things like that from your diet, can't you?
Absolutely, yeah. So a vegan diet tends to be much lower in saturated fat and much higher in intake of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and
which
seeds.
are exactly what doctors are telling us to do.
Exactly. So those are all
lower saturated fats and increase that. So you can do this and all of a sudden make an appreciable change in those numbers that the doctor's looking at every month.
Exactly. So it's you can potentially lower your cholesterol levels, and even eating a vegan diet can possibly even help better control glucose levels as well.
You really want to plan when you go out shopping, though, and can you look online or look for some advice on where to find recipes and some options?
Absolutely. So the internet is a great resource for anything related to you know, going vegan and what that looks like, what your grocery list should look like, you know, foods that you should include in your diet. And really the best thing is to just have a variety of different foods.
You don't have to be just kind of see it as something narrow. You can almost kind of open up the panorama of things that you can try.
Exactly, that's right. So I mean, there's so many different types of plant-based foods to try and to enjoy and regularly incorporate into your diet. So I would definitely encourage variety for people.
Thank you so much. It's interesting, you know, a whole month where people look for alternatives, and maybe trying something vegan is a great solution. Thank you so much. We appreciate your advice.
Yeah, thank you for having me.